Welcome back to episode 3 of Wilbury Overland. My name is Michael Lee. I am the Wilbury Overland guy. As we mentioned in the last episode, I'm also am the owner and operator for Wilbury Tees, and this is one of our t-shirts. Utah in name only. We live right here, and yeah, love this state. Best state in the nation. Absolutely love it. Today, we're going to be working on this, and we're certainly not going to finish it, but we're going to take this box off. I want to be able to store a foldable table and benches up here, so I'm going to take this off, and I bet you my annual salary you find like 15 holes under here. How much you want to bet? Anyways, we'll put angle iron on here afterwards. I'm going to mark it all out with chalk so that my buddy knows where to weld it on. And yeah, so we'll start today. We're not going to finish today, but we'll get going anyway. Oh, one more thing. Also, when I get that off, I've been planning on lowering this a little bit and just having it not so high up. And I've been concerned at some of the bolts that he used to put these in. And this side's good. This one. Some of these are definitely smaller than I'd like. So I'm going to also get some larger bolts to make sure that they fit in there pretty well, and so that we don't lose one of our legs when we're all lying in the tent. So anyways, that's what we'll do, and let's get going. All right, so we'll swing out, mount, lock that in place, open this up, and here we go. This is actually my first time inside of it, and I am counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not 15, but 12. I got 12 more holes inside of this thing. So I've got 4 bolts holding this thing in. I'll take those out, I'll plug them up, and there we go.
As I've been modifying this, the thought that keeps occurring to me over and over again is just how versatile the Smittybilt Scout is. I mean, you could certainly spend a lot more money on a trailer, but if you want to really customize it and have a great base, this is it.
Here comes. Oh, it is just barely. It was banged up, wasn't it? Woo. It's gonna be heavy. Ready? 1, 2. Take a look over here, lady. Get up here and take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got some cleaning to do. You ready?
One of the things that I've had to kind of have my own come to Jesus about as I've done this project is that on one hand, it's exciting to have something new that you're working on, and so you want it to look nice, you want it to be nice. But then you also have to come to the realization that this thing is going to just be out in the dirt, out getting beat up. And so while I initially thought, you know, I'll get this thing all cleaned up and then I'll pay someone to actually professionally paint it, it took me a minute to figure out that, you know, there's a better way. And I'll talk about that more here in just a second. But yeah, I obviously took a lot more time here than maybe I needed to.
All right, that's about as much as we're going to get done on this today. I'm finishing all of my projects that I can do without actually having to move this off site right now because I got some exciting news today. So I literally put the cart before the horse with this channel. I had every intention of buying my truck before I bought a trailer. But the trailer came available before I had a truck, so I literally am driving a Honda Civic right now. I don't even have a way to pull this, but the dealership that I am purchasing my truck from in Las Vegas called me today and said their allocation was announced, and it looks like my truck will be here next week.
Liar!
Yeah, they told me it's going to be like 6 to 8 weeks.
So that'll be a whole other episode that won't be focused on the trailer. But in the meantime, tomorrow I'll go to the Lifetime outlet store here in St. George. I'll go pick up the benches and we'll pick up where we left off. Awesome. See you tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, I just got back from the Lifetime store. I bought the benches. And so I'm going to set these up and the table up so you can have an idea of kind of what the table situation is going to be. And then I'm going to measure out right now how I'm going to store it on top of the Scout. And then tomorrow morning I'll take it over to my buddy and we'll see about getting it welded. So here's the setup of what I'm going to want. So this all folds up real nice. I mean, it's nothing special. Everyone has seen fold up Lifetime tables before. They're not special. But what I like about it is that it's going to fold up real nice and it's going to work really well for me and my kids. And we didn't want to have to be sitting around the camp trying to eat inside camp chairs because it's always really hard when you're hunched down. And I liked this, and I found other really good tables and stuff online. They were crazy expensive, and there's a perfect spot for this on my trailer. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, this is the table and the benches folded up. You can see here the angle iron. This is what I intend to have welded onto the trailer tomorrow. I've got a couple of pieces that are obviously too long, so I've got these marked, and my dear, sweet, close friend and associate, Chase, is going to help me get rid of that part, and then I'll show you where it's going to be welded. So here it is all laid out. I've measured it so that it's all squared up. Now we're going to try to put the table and benches in here to make sure that it's all good, and then I'll mark it out for my guy. One concern that obviously anyone watching this is going to see is that this is protected with a coat. This is completely raw steel, so I'm going to have to get this powder coated. It's not true. Otherwise I'm going to have it rusting everywhere, and I don't want that. So let's check and see if I can make sure that everything fits just right before I mark it up. This is probably when I started getting most excited about this idea, because it really was looking like it was going to work just right, and spoiler alert, it does work out really well. So here's the idea. It's gonna look really good. I think it's gonna work out really great. This way we've just always got the table and chairs with a spot to go, and then we can stack stuff on top of that and tie it down. But yeah, I'm feeling good. So obviously we're going to cut off this part here, and we will cut off over here. So we'll have just squared up. This will hold it in place, and I know it'll get dirty, but you can clean that off. Yeah, pretty happy with the idea. So I'm gonna make it permanent. So I guess I'm more okay with welding stuff on than I am with punching holes in the thing. I just don't like punching holes. All right, don't get mad at me. Well, I was just getting ready to wrap up and put everything away for the night, and then my awesome neighbor came over and brought me his floor jack. So I'm going to use that to fix the tent like I said I was going to. So this particular bolt right here is smaller than what I'd like. So I'm going to get the jack up here so that it can hold the tent in place. I'm going to take the bolt out. I'm going to run over to Ace real fast and get a larger size bolt so that it sits nicer, like this one, where it doesn't have any, it doesn't move when I try to lift it up. Not that I'm a strong man, but I'm strong enough to make this one wiggle, so there you go. Well, in the short time that I've been working on this project, if I've learned anything, you have to rely a ton on your friends, because I don't have all these resources, and the jack made all the difference here. All right, I painted it. I'm ready. Let's do it. So next stop, the welding shop. I figured that while I didn't have anything on it, I'd go give it a quick rinse off. And fun fact about St. George, the only thing it has more than red rocks is freaking car washes.
All right, we're back. Just got it welded. My buddy Chase did a great job. He just tack welded it and stitched it all the way around. It looks great. After talking to him and telling him my idea and telling my buddy Red, who loaned me the jack, my idea that I'll just pay to have somebody coat it, I was begged, they pleaded, they said that was a stupid idea, and they said to just go to Home Depot and just grab some flat black Rust-Oleum. And so I'm just going to just do that, and I'll try to keep it so that it doesn't look trashy. My big fear is that it's going to look like I don't know. It's a traitor. I don't know why I care so much, but I do. I care. Anyways, here we go. Okay, it's all dried up. I could not be happier with the painting suggestions I got from everybody. It's fine. It's a traitor. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. So now I'm going to take some of this, just some black silicone, and I'm going to just run a bead all along, especially the inside here, especially up in here. This is what I care about the most. I just want to make it so that water's not able to just live underneath there. So I'm just going to kind of seal it around the outside so it doesn't get rusty before I need it to. So here we go.
Yeah, in hindsight, it probably would have behooved me to look up online how to apply this crap, because I'm about 1 week removed from this project and I'm still finding bits of black silicone in my fingernails because, my gosh, this crap got everywhere and it is impossible to get off. But I guess there you go. Lesson learned.
Looks nice. The nice thing about owning a t-shirt company is you have no shortage of rags. You always have crappy t-shirts that you messed up on that you can just use to wipe off the crap so it doesn't get all over your hands. Anyways, we continue. Okay, the mantra for today is that perfection is the thief of joy. And I just keep telling myself that it'll all work out. Tom Petty said that. It'll all work out eventually. All right, we're good. So we did it. It looks good until the light hits it, and then you can see exactly where I put it. Maybe I'll try to hit it again with paint. And anyone listening to this is probably like, you shouldn't paint it. You're an idiot. I like it. That's why I'm doing it like this, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Anyways, so if you take a look, it's all sealed up. So hopefully water can't get up inside there now. We'll let it dry probably overnight now, and then come back out. We'll be able to set down the table and everything inside of it, and there we go. So see you tomorrow. Also, give credit where credit is due. I am wearing a white shirt. I just applied black silicone over that whole thing, and I didn't get a smidge on me. I am a genius.
And here we are a couple days later, and it is time finally for the moment of truth. And I'm not gonna lie, this last moment right here was incredibly satisfying and incredibly gratifying for me. These slid right in, was able to be kind of rough with it, and didn't have to worry about it, being janky at all. It's really nice, really firm. And what I'm really happy about is that I got this glowing endorsement from my daughter at the very end.
Dang, that looks good.
Doesn't it? All right, it's been about 3 days since I put the silicone down, and I didn't film it, but I came back over it with the Rust-Oleum flat black, and here, get in close. It looks really good. It's really not noticeable. You can barely even tell what I did, but yeah, turned out perfect. Super good. And there you have it. We've got it all welded in. I painted it back over with flat black. Some of the best advice I got was doing that instead of paying somebody to professionally do it and getting upset over every scratch and every nick. But I left just enough room in these that it's got some wiggle room so that it wouldn't. I was worried that I'd get it too tight and I wouldn't be able to fit everything. But here, you can see it. They fit in here great. It's welded on. Oh, and I will show you right now. I'll be buying some more front runner. I bought one of these just to see how it would fit. but I'm gonna get some more front runner boxes because these are gonna fit up there perfect. And so I really didn't give up any storage space or any travel space by putting this up here. I made it so that I can fit my table and chairs and then still have room for this, and then I can tie it down. So that's it. Episode 3, Wilbury Overland. That's it. See you next time.